Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and today I have some happy mail. So, if you remember, this year I unboxed the Barbie Cutie Reveal advent calendar, and this was the kind of the mascot that I got from there. So obviously it's a reindeer, so it's very Christmassy. I was very happy with it, to be honest. I wasn't really sure what to expect, so I'd never had one before. But now I have another one because I have this beautiful sheep version of the Cutie Reveal, which was sent to me by Marna and Deron over at Dolls Rescued. It was a lovely surprise, and I'm looking forward to opening this. I think I've been kind of unaware of some of these different series. So this is a cozy, cute tea version, apparently. And I'm presuming they come in like a t-shirt or something. So there's if you have a look here, there's a sheep, a kind of like a pink teddy bear, a sort of lavender coloured poodle, and then a lion at the bottom. And by the looks of it, they've got t-shirts on, so I'm going to be interested to see how that works. So if you have a quick look on the side here, so obviously you get the doll, you get the mascot. I think the t-shirt bit is possibly attached to the actual mascot sort of top bit. And then we've got surprises here. And we have, I think, is that a pet? I'm guessing it comes with a pet. And it's also got the whole heat and cold aspect to it on both the doll and also the pet there. On the top here, you can actually feel the fuzziness. It's a bit weird. I think this whole kind of touching things in boxes is always a bit odd, especially considering what we've been through over recent years. But yeah, so that is quite cute. So I'm very excited to get this open. So let's just go ahead and do that, and we'll have a look and see what we get. So I just wanted to say a little bit about the packaging, in that I actually quite like it. I think it's quite nice because obviously you can remove the lid and get to the doll. You do have to remove tape. The doll obviously is in there in the outfit. But then you can actually reuse this because it's quite a sturdy cardboard. You can actually use this to actually store the doll in, and it's not a big bulky box kind of thing. And with this bit, you could use that to sort of carry the box, I guess, or you know, just kind of see which one is in there if you had a big collection of them, obviously. Okay, so let's see what is inside the tube. So we have got the cute sheep here. Let's put them to one side. Okay, it will stand on its own, that's good. And what you can't see there is that I have these surprise bags as well in there. So maybe we'll do the surprise bags first, but actually before we do that, let's have a quick look at this, which is the instructions. And also a picture of all the other ones. So they are quite cute, and I do quite like the sort of the artwork on these as well. So there we go. So there's 4 to collect from this series here, and then we've got the kind of the general instructions on the back there with all of the kind of reveal aspects, the surprises and stuff like that. So that's pretty general. So let's have a look and see what is in some of these bags. So here we go. So this is the first bag here. These are paper, by the way, so that's good. Okay, so this is the skirt. There we go. This is the comb or the brush, and it's got that kind of padded thing there where you can do the colour reveal on the face and the pet and stuff like that. So that's quite cute. It's obviously like a heart shape. There we go, and it's kind of a pearlescent baby blue, I would say. So I should have mentioned there's actually 4 surprise bags altogether. Okay, so here is the pet. And this is about the same size as the one that came in the Cutie Reveal advent calendar. It pretty much looks that kind of size. So this is obviously a little sheep. And then here we go. So this is the last bag that we've got. And in here we have got a plastic headband, which has got sort of moulded detail on there. And, oh, we've got a few bits. Oh, we've got shoes. Oh, these are cute. These are little boots with kind of like a ruffle on the side. And obviously they are for a flat foot Barbie. But they're quite nice. They're quite shiny and pink. Obviously we've got 2 of those, or hopefully we've got 2 of those. Yeah, and that's all from there. So here is the main event. It is obviously Sheepy, who I think we're now meant to reveal. So let's remove the head first of all. Ooh. Here she is. Now obviously her hair has been stuck up there for who knows how long, so it will need a bit of a brush and possibly a wash. So she has got kind of like I would say like a honey blonde colour, and then she's got these sort of this pink streak which goes down sort of either side. She's kind of got like a middle parting, I would say. I'm actually going to give her hair a bit of a brush and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just been talking to myself for the last 10 minutes because I thought the camera was on. So this is going swimmingly well. So I did give her hair a bit of a brush. The hair is actually very soft, which is nice because the one in the advent calendar's hair felt a bit coarse to me. What I noticed was that the hair, the pink bit in the hair, is kind of turning white. So I'm guessing that is kind of the colour aspect of that. Also, I think one of the issues with the reveal dolls is the fact that the hair has to go into the head. So obviously they kind of wrap the hair around and then they shove the head on top. So I think whenever you open these, from what I'm seeing online, there are always kind of issues with the hair a bit. So I might have to give that a bit of a wash, and I think it'll be fine after that anyway. So let's have a close-up of her face. So obviously she is a kind of like a standard Millie face Barbie. She's got blue eyes. I don't think she has any eye makeup on, but she does have a really nice face. She has a little bit of blushing, I think, and she also has got kind of like the shine on the lips, which is kind of like a couple of dots. So obviously she's in this interesting outfit here. So she's got a t-shirt sort of over the mascot outfit, but that is all kind of one piece. It's kind of sewn. It's sewn around the neck, and also, yeah, so it's basically attached around the neck there. If you didn't like the t-shirt, you could probably unpick it from around the neck. Actually, you then have to unpick it at the side as well, because at the back there's Velcro all the way down the back and it's kind of stitched there. But yeah, if you didn't like the t-shirt aspect, you could remove it quite easily. Well, maybe not quite easily, but it could be removed. It says Dream across the front. So this is the cozy collection apparently. So they all kind of say things like dream and hope and love and things like that. And this one says Dream. So it is in pink and blue, or is that lilac? I'm never sure. I'm a bit kind of, I'm not great with blue and purple sometimes. So she's then got these famous hoof sort of glove things here. So look, let's start revealing her. So we can take the gloves off. We can then remove this. So she has got a moulded on sort of like a bra top there. I mean, obviously, I'm not fond of clothes which are moulded on, but it could be a lot worse. And at least it kind of like, it's not kind of up to the neck. So she does wear something with a different sort of like collar. It hopefully won't interfere that much. Her articulation is, her head will pivot, sort of back and forth there. Her arms will go up and around, which is good because it's kind of like on a ball joint. She has got elbow articulation as well. She doesn't have any articulation at the wrist. So then if we go further down, so we've got these sort of furry trousers here, and we've got the Barbie label just on the side, and then we've got these big kind of like woolly looking hoof shoes, which we're going to remove. So as mentioned before, she is a flat foot Barbie. I don't know if all of these are flat feet. Maybe the Cutie Reveals are all flat footed, I'm not sure. And then there's no fastening on the trousers. The trousers have just got elastic around the waist, so they can just be pulled off quite easily. There we go. So she has no articulation on the waist at all. So her body is basically just one big piece. Her legs have a bit more articulation to them. So she can go back and forth at the hip, and she does have knee articulation there. So they will bend and you can kind of move them kind of back and forth as well. So that's quite good. So I'm going to now put her in all of her stuff, in her second outfit anyway, and we'll see what we think of her. So here we go. So here she is. She's got a headband on. The headband is actually quite useful in this case because it stops that kind of weird bit of hair coming onto her face all the time. I'm not normally a fan of these plastic headbands, but at least with this one, it looks a bit nicer. I think the bow is a bit more interesting on this. One word of warning, if you are buying this for a child, just be careful with putting the headband on because it is actually it can be a little bit tricky, put it that way. I'm loving the colours of this top. In fact, the whole colour scheme for this doll is very cute. So I think children will really like it, and obviously, you know, adults will also. So we've got this lovely fluffy kind of jacket with sort of different coloured clouds on. We've got sort of like light turquoise and baby blue sky, and we've got pink stars and all sorts is going on there. It's actually very nice. The skirt is obviously kind of like a pale pink colour. Unfortunately, obviously because of the material and everything, it is a little bit creased, but you could probably give it a very gentle iron, and hopefully that would get rid of that. And then if we go further down, we've got these really adorable boots there, which also match the skirt and the rest of the colour scheme. They are actually very cute. We are seeing some quite nice footwear for flat foot Barbies at the moment, aren't we? So, you know, that's maybe a step in the right direction. This is our Cutie Reveal girl here with her second outfit on. I've put the reindeer that we had for Advent next to her. I have to say they're both standing independently, so that's pretty good. You do have to kind of be a bit clever with how you're balancing Barbie, only because obviously the shoes are quite small and the feet do kind of move around a bit in there. It's a lot easier when they're wearing things like this, these kind of chunky hoof feet. They will actually stay more upright. It also helps that they don't have articulation in the ankle because that would probably be a bit of a nightmare. So I'm really pleased with her. She's got such a nice face as well, and I love the colour scheme. It is very sort of dreamy and pastel-y. I'd like to give a big shout out to Marna and Deron for sending her to me. I'm also going to put a link to their channel in the description box below. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably already follow them. But if not, please go over and say hi. So if you've liked this video, please give it a like. Please share it if you know anyone else would like to see this kind of content. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already.